Anne and David's plans to turn this dream chateau in Slovakia into a boutique hotel are now well underway.
Up here is going to be absolutely stunning, stunning.
But the renovation work has been plagued with problems.
We are going to run out of money. There is no ifs, ands or buts about it. The budget is, it's buggered.
And then to make matters worse, they ran out of water.
We've got no water. No water, no hotel. Believe it.
And to top it all, the Ministry of Culture has insisted they restore the frescoes in the chapel at the cost of a mere £15,000 each.
That's frightening.
In spite of all the problems of recent weeks, Anne and David are really pressing on with the renovation work at their chateau. And priority number one is the new roof. The eaves are now on, and work is underway to get them covered. This is dangerous and exhausting work, requiring considerable strength and agility. Most important, though, is teamwork. And today, the slightly bemused-looking Slovakian roofers have been joined by a very unexpected new recruit.
Right, all the time that I've been working here, I said I wanted real hands-on. And the only way to learn is to actually get up here and do it. And you really get a feeling for the building, like you feel like it's sort of part of yours.
So much so that Anne is planning something a little special when the roof is finished.
Yeah, we're going to have a topping out ceremony because we're behind on sort of all the sort of work and that we're doing here. We was going to have like a big opening party in September, but we're obviously not going to make that. So we're going to have a topping out parade. And we're going to invite everybody that's helped us. We're going to have it in the garden, in the mud, and that's it.
You're really quite good at this, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't hang around. And this is good for my husband.
Talking of David, where is he, Anne?
Oh, bloody hell, don't ask me. He doesn't do anything. He's useless. Absolutely useless. He's probably in the hostinets having a drink.
In fact, nothing could be further from the truth, because David is at the local cemetery. He too has been thinking about how to mark the completion of the chateau roof and has come up with a novel idea.
To celebrate the finishing of the roof, we're going to have a few beers. Just me, Anne and the lads on the site, a few of the builders. So I figured it'd be nice to get a little plaque, just a little commemorative. The end of the beginning, the roof's on, the first stage of the reconstruction. And as long as the builders don't get too drunk to put the plaque in the roof, we should be OK.
David has been tipped off by one of the builders that the two local stonemasons might be at work in the cemetery.
There's got to be one here somewhere. There's enough graves. I'm sure he's here somewhere, but I'll find him.
Back on site, work is progressing well. But Anne has abandoned the builders and now seems more interested in showing off her grand designs.
Well, what you're actually standing in at the moment is a bedroom. They're all suites. This area here, nothing other than the bed. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. Going to have some exposed beams. Flight of stairs down into the lounge and bathroom areas.
Anne and David's ambitious plan is to create 6 individual apartments in the new roof space, each built on 2 floors linked by a staircase.
You could see that there's going to be big panoramic windows, upper and lower, which is going to take in the beautiful, beautiful view. Quite stunning.
Yes, it certainly is. And Anne's already thought about how much to charge for it.
Probably about somewhere in the region of €99 a night. So 60 quid, 70 quid. But what we're going to do is packages, because we're doing like the hunting packages, we're doing wellness weekends, cookery weekends, painting weekends, skiing, hiking, biking.
So are you going to do roofing weekends?
No.
Well, the roofing team seem to have survived the loss of their newest member. In fact, strangely, they actually seem to be making faster progress than before. Back at the graveyard, David has had no luck in finding the stonemasons to make his plaque, an idea which he hasn't yet shared with his wife. But Anne is already making plans of her own, and they're on an altogether different scale.
This is where we're going to have our topping out ceremony. That slab of concrete, that's going to be a coliber. Coliber's like a gazebo type thing, but with a roof on it. Over there, I'm going to have the bar. All this, what I've had put in, that's all going to have flowers and all pretty stuff on it. All the wall will be built in. This will all be flattened, seeded, and hopefully some sort of lawn. Over there'll be a big spit roast, which we've got a 40k pig on. So that's going to look absolutely lovely. And all the tables laid out beautifully in the middle. And up the top there, we're going to have a band, a live band. And my plan is, as a surprise, to have the guys walk down the steps playing their instruments. The first guy with the sax and a trumpet and a bass and whatever, and then sort of mingle in between the guests. So that's it. Should be a really, really good do.
And with only 3 weeks to get everything ready, the builders are beginning to think she's lost the plot.
They think I'm mad. They think I'm absolutely raving mad. They think I'm absolutely raving bonkers mad. I'm not.
Well, let's hope David agrees with her when he finds out about her plans. In fact, now might be a good time to tell him, because he's just had some good news from the planning officer about the restoration work to the chapel's frescoes.
The fresco to restore was about 750,000 crowns, which is £15,000. But it would take 4 months, which means the whole room is ruled out for 4 months. Anyway, after pushing us to do that, he's now come up with quite a nice solution, which is partly what they do in every other building in Bratislava, which is to cover it, to preserve it, and to put a new picture on top. It costs a quarter of the price and takes 2 weeks, which is sort of much better for us. So we're about £10,000 or £12,000 better off. I think that's what we're going to do.
So, with 10 to 12 grand saved, it looks like their money problems may be improving. But perhaps not for long, since Anne's never been one to shy away from spending money.
Miska, what I'm looking for, I'm having a garden party, you know, for the chateau, the big opening.
Right.
Okay, so I want you either to make me something or see if there's something here to wear for the party. So I want something stunning. I want to look like that. So what do you reckon?
I would go for a light color, like pink or light blue.
Yeah.
With a little bit of teal underneath, something more, you know, girlish.
Well,
for a garden party.
yeah.
We won't use the
straps.
straps.
Oh, that's
we'll
nice,
just,
'cause I've got
yeah,
nice
you have very
shoulders.
nice shoulders, so.
So what are you saying?
Something simple here, very straight.
Yeah, to hide this fat
right.
tummy, yeah.
And then put the teal underneath the skirt.
What, so straight, what, with like
Straight,
a little peplum?
Yeah, here, and
Yeah.
put the teal underneath.
Can you do all this in 3 weeks?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Can I talk about some more clothes?
Which
some
one?
Other stuff. Oh, whatever.
Never one to throw away an opportunity, Anne seems determined on making the most of having the shop and Mishka to herself, and showing her what shopping and style is all about.
So this is a size 10? Mm-hmm. God, a size 10. Oh, I've got into a size 10.
You need one
I
size
know, but
bigger
look.
here.
At the back, yeah. It's also
So Anne, when was the last time you got into a size 10?
That is a really bloody rude question.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to look like an old woman, though. I want more sexy. Oh, Miska, that is beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
With a dupion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll have one of these.
Simple. This is wonderful. One of those Chanel costumes for your business.
Oh dear, the mere mention of a famous label and
that's
Anne
nice.
seems in danger of losing all control.
Oh, I love it.
It's Jackie Kennedy style.
That I like very much. I love that necklace. I'll take that as well today.
That is beautiful.
Oh, you are.
And
you
gold
are so
accessories like shoes
Yeah.
and a bag.
Actually, Mishka, I'll buy those off you. And
One
what are
piece.
those other ones? They're pretty as well. Beautiful. Okay, Mishka, we'll have those. I absolutely hate how I've been looking. You know, if you knew me before, I was so glamorous. But all this building work and everything, you know, nightmare.
You look
But
perfect.
I found you. I found you.
What is the due date
Yeah.
for this?
Oh, just make them.
Okay.
And so, having single-handedly cleared the shop of its stock of luxury fabrics, Anne decides to call it a day.
I'll take that as well today.
With all her ambitious plans for the topping out party, Anne has decided to assign Lucas, their right-hand man, to the unenviable role of party manager. But the gathering storm clouds are not going to help make his job any easier.
This is the place where supposed to be party, but now you can see it looks like a big wasteland now. It's still raining, and we have a big problem with this area because there is a lot of water here and a lot of mud, and we can't flatten this area to prepare for a party. So to see the grass or something, weather doesn't want to help us. It's still raining.
Oh dear. And as Lucas knows, time is also of the essence.
We have to do something. We have to find a solution. I hope that from tomorrow the weather will be only nice and sun shining, so then we can do the job.
And so, with admirable courage, Lucas begins the 3-week challenge to turn this barren, Somme-like landscape into the idyllic rural party location that Anne has imagined, and that will prove worthy of her newly ordered party dress. Anne and David are both planning a celebration to mark the completion of the new roof on their Slovakian chateau. But David doesn't seem to fully appreciate the extent of Anne's extravagant plans, although it looks like he won't be in the dark for long.
Is that you, David?
Yes.
Hello, darling.
Hello. What's this? What's this for?
It's for the party. The topping out party.
You've bought these for a few beers with the builders.
Well, it's moved on from that. I've invited a few friends that were really integral to us setting...
This is not a royal garden party.
Darling, I know it's not. Oh, no, I know it's not.
It's a topping out party. You have
Yeah.
a beer with the builders.
Yeah, the builders are there, and I've invited Tony, Heather, Lloyd, Richard...
And the list goes on.
Sorry, Anne.
Can I have-
How many people have you invited? Roughly.
I'm not sure.
How many people? You honestly don't know, do you?
I've got a rough idea because I'm catering.
For...
I'm catering between 40 and 60.
You are kidding me.
Well, it's going to be nice.
Anne, this is going to cost us a fortune.
It's not going to cost us... No.
Anne, I know
You
you,
are
it's
gonna
going to
be-
cost
no,
us a
it-
fortune.
No, it won't.
It was beer with the builders, that's the idea.
It's for you.
Oh, it's for me? Oh, so all the new clothes are for me, are they?
No, that's so I look nice.
Yes, well, no need to mention the live band, the 40k roasting pig, or the 3 marquees just yet then. And so, with Anne's plans so well advanced, David quickly comes to terms with the fact that he's fighting a losing battle. The party invitations have already been sent out, and so there's little he can do now except help. And first up is a trip to the local garden centre for a very urgent purchase of grass seed.
Yes, I'll take 2.
Two bags.
2 bags.
How much butter?
How many days before you start to see the grass?
Time.
Time.
I'm 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Well, Anne, in her infinite wisdom, has now made the party less of a couple of drinks with the builders, and we've invited everyone we've ever met in Slovakia by the sound of it. So I'm under orders to make the chateau look as beautiful and presentable as possible, which means having grass on all that big area at the back. So I've bought fast-growing grass seed, and fingers crossed, a little bit of rain, and we've got a perfect lawn in 2 weeks' time.
Well, I don't know what Anne's been saying, but now David seems well and truly converted to her idea of a grand party. Later that week, Anne and David are on a mission, driving through the countryside across the border into Austria. Anne has found a British company manufacturing something she considers vital to any self-respecting chateau: a natural, environmentally friendly swimming pond.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, David, you like it?
It just looks like a pond, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, how does it sort of work?
Well, the cleaning area is where the gravel is, and the plants are selected to self-clean the water. So when
Fantastic.
design it, they design it with the plants to suit, obviously, the aesthetics of what you're looking
Yeah.
for within your chateau. But
Do you ever have to actually clean it yourself? Do you have to do anything to sort of maintain it? Or is
Right.
it just purely ecological?
no, annually you would clean it out.
Right.
You would irrigate the water and clean it out once a year.
Oh dear. Well, that might put some people off, but not Anne, who's got a rather cunning plan up her sleeve.
I did read that when they ice over, you can actually ice skate on it.
Well, yeah, depending on the depth and
On the
obviously
depth.
how cold
So
it
it's
is
on the
where you
it's on
are.
so it's on the depth of that. Because in the winter that would be
Yeah.
another wonderful thing. Do you not think that's a good idea, Dave? Because then you're getting the swimming in the summer and the ice skating in the winter. Oh, just
But David's just had a little idea of his own.
that is
Can we have fish in it?
No. You wouldn't have fish.
I wouldn't want fish.
Oh well, that's a no then. Bad luck, David.
Should we sit down and go through all the paperwork? I want one. I want one. I want
Well, that's
one. I
my
need
job done. I'm off now.
Well, Anne's already sold on the idea, but ever the accountant, David wants to do the sums first. Meanwhile, back at their chateau, groundsman Vlado has been given the rather desperate task of sowing the vast quantities of improbably fast-growing grass seed. But whereas before they had too much rain, now they haven't had any for 3 days, and it's not looking good for the newly flattened and now sun-baked mud patch that will, in just 2 weeks' time, provide the setting for Anne's elegant garden party. Back at the swimming pond, David is discussing details with sales rep Kerry Parker.
Okay, so I mean, looking at this is beautiful, but probably a little small for what we need. How long would this take to install?
Well, this one took them between 4 days and a week to install.
Anne, however, has much more important things to do than sit around talking about installation times and prices, like test out the pond.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, don't talk up too much. I haven't discussed price yet.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, you know what? It is like swimming in a pond. It's beautiful. Oh, we've got to have one.
Oh, that's my job done.
Oh. Oh, I found a really warm bit.
And a bit less enthusiasm.
The price has just gone up.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's the temperature is like... Oh! Oh, I thought I hit something.
So Anne's still totally convinced, but is David?
Don't think I've got any option. Yes, that's beautiful, and the governor likes it. So,
Darling, it's another unique selling point for the chateau. You know, multifunctional swimming pool in the summer, ice skating rink in the winter.
oh, that's all I was interested in. Yeah, we can actually use it all year round,
Yeah.
and therefore becomes a much better value for money.
So you are actually in agreement with me for once.
Yeah.
So, you going to join her?
No.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it is absolutely lovely.
Next day, back at the chateau, there's good news for the grass seed. The rain has returned. The bad news is it's torrential, and it just won't stop. In fact, the trucks are struggling to bring in materials in the heavy conditions, and as a result, all building work outside has ground to a halt. Except, that is, for the work on the decaying roof of the 18th century tower. which without its tiles is now open to the elements. They need to pull it down so that they can seal the chateau from the torrential downpours. It's hoped that eventually a new one can be built in its place to restore the building to its original design. But as they say, when it rains, it really pours. And over on the chapel roof, there's another, much more serious problem for David to worry about.
We've had a few days of torrential rain and they've taken the roof off the chapel ceiling. So we've got a thin sheet of tarpaulin protecting all our frescoes. As you can see by the fresh damp, doesn't speak to a very good job of protecting the frescoes.
It seems like David and Anne's wish for a pond has been fulfilled sooner than they imagined, because the water from the storms has been collecting in huge puddles on the tarpaulin sheeting and then leaking down onto the inside of the chapel roof. Like a sinking ship, there's nothing for it but bailing out.
The irony is, after spending all this money researching and looking to restore and preserve them, looks like we're going to lose them to fresh rainwater. So, not particularly impressed.
And the Ministry of Culture, who insisted on the preservation work in the first place, is unlikely to be impressed either. But the problem isn't just damage to the frescoes.
Water is seeping through our open roof onto all the plaster, which means the electricians can't work. The plasterers are getting delayed. So, yeah, it's every day of rain is effectively costing us about 3 days of work, yeah.
And now, it seems, even Anne's grand topping out party is under threat.
We're actually waterlogged in the back at the moment. We've got 10 wagon loads of topsoil to go down, and the wagons can't reach the garden because it's waterlogged.
Oh dear. Well, at this rate, it looks as though Anne's garden party may have a very Glastonbury look about it.
Fingers crossed we'll actually get the proper summer, which apparently this is the first time it's rained in July. Rain, rain, go away.
Well, yes, go away, because if the rain continues to take the newly planted grass seed with it, the party on the lawn idea may need a rethink. In fact, as David knows only too well, if the weather doesn't improve soon and the building work get back on schedule, the entire project may need a different kind of bailing out altogether. In the next programme, Anne and David fall out with the builders big time.
No point standing here throwing a wobbler. We get
I'm not throwing a wobbler. I'm really, really with this guy. Come on.
Their party food plays hard to get.
Oh! Come here, you little bugger. Oh.
Then, as the weather turns against them, Anne succumbs to the pressure
I'm in the chapel.
and seeks divine intervention.
God, can you hear me? Please don't rain. You're up there. Oh, I don't know what we're going to do.
So will there be any celebrations after all?
Make sure you're with us next week for the final of A Place in Slovakia. But stay with us now for ABC News.